Are you ready?
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer, you right?
Who's the dog? What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his
Belt.
belt and put it on. Roll call.
A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
Back up, Terry. Back up, Terry. Back up, Terry.
Please tell me you had that clip tonight.
We gotta have it, man. It's gotta be somewhere, don't it?
It's somewhere. Nate, you got to have backup Terry, man.
I love Stars and Stripes.
I do too. Better cut off. Somebody's got a.
No, that's the Boston Pops Orchestra. That's not a copyright.
I bet it's a copyright.
Everybody plays that, don't they? Isn't that one of those?
There it is.
Look, back up, Terry. Back up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Every 4th of July. That's hilarious.
That to me is the funniest.
No, that poor guy. They lit that firework and he was stuck right there. Reckon what was going through his mind.
He could not get out of there.
He could not get his hands on that gear thing right. Oh, bless him. Bless him. Bless him. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord.
Thank you, Nate. That was right on time.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, and we're getting ready for that. But right now is July the 3rd. And welcome to the July 3rd edition of Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. And thank you for tuning in tonight. Wally, so humble. Both of us are just so humble that y'all tune in and watch. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We never thought anybody would watch us on TV.
I know.
Plus, that's a sports show, which both of us are avid sports watchers, and we just enjoy doing what we do. But, heck, man, what's going on this week, man? Did you have a good week?
I had, man, getting ready for a big, my next Sunday. I won't be here. Judges Conference, so it's a lot
Wally
of
does have a job.
Yeah, I do.
He does have a job.
My side job in Montgomery. That's what I call my side job. But, yeah, doing that, man. Well, do y'all got any big plans tomorrow, man? Or y'all going to do any fireworks or grill? Or what you got going on?
Yeah, well, for the first time in many years, no big plans. Always have big blowout at Lake Martin, but, hey, family changed it around this year. We're not doing anything, but not going to do fireworks, Wally. My dogs are just petrified of fireworks, man.
Well,
I got 2 labs, and they are just scared to death.
Well, I did see that they'll give you a ticket now if you shoot a firework controller. I saw that.
Well, that's always been the case. It's difficult to enforce.
I don't know. Buford
More
put it out.
It's more of a scare tactic.
Oh, is it?
Well, I didn't say that. If somebody calls and complains, they'll go enforce it. But yeah, I don't know why. I may, just grill for the family and just have a staycation. Save some money by not venturing out this holiday weekend. The budget at the Armstrong house is just tight right now, my friend. We got a wedding coming up in 4 weeks.
Look at
And there you go.
There you go.
We just chose to stay home this weekend and save. I mean, if you go somewhere for a 3-day weekend, gas, hotels, condo, wherever, go out to eat, whatever, you're looking at $1,000.
Oh, easy.
So we just decided, hey, we'll stay home this 4th. Got a wedding coming up, and stayed home, man. What about you on the 4th tomorrow?
Man, I'm going to go to my dad's house and steal some bottle rockets like I used to do as a kid. Then I'm going to go to Sherwood Avenue or Homewood or Forest, and, buddy, I'm going to find some kids and have a bottle rocket.
You reckon that neighborhood's still doing it?
Dude, that was World War III in that dang neighborhood, man. But anyway, speaking of bottle rocket wars and stuff, you can go to Veterans Memorial Stadium tomorrow night, folks. 9 o'clock is the big shoot off.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, there it is, 9 o'clock. So I think it's always rain or shine. They'll shoot them.
They'll shoot them. That says 9 o'clock, but I have seen them start.
That's your bedtime,
8:55. No, I'm good till 9:30. I'm good till 9:30. I have been known to go to bed at 9 o'clock, but if the Dan Smith's in charge of that, man,
yes,
it'll be spot on. I guarantee you, it always is. And Speaking of the Bottle Rocket Wars over in our old neighborhood over on Forest,
Oh, my.
Forest and Glenwood and Sherwood. Yeah, that's right, Nate. But hey, you know what though? It was dangerous. It was dangerous. But our parents trusted us. Our parents, nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. I burned up Brian Floyd's brand new jacket one time with a Roman candle. It was an accident.
Yeah.
I think it was. But yeah, our parents let us do stuff like that. We didn't get hurt. It was dangerous, but we knew how not to hurt each other with it. Like if I was going to shoot one at you, I'd shoot it at your leg. It might go and hit you in the chest.
Yeah.
I shoot it at your leg. I remember Mark Jeffcoat. He had it down to a science that he could ride his bike, and he would light it while he was sitting still, and then just take off. And he had like a Roman candle as a gun for it, and just going down the street on a bike now, just shooting. Man, it was fun. But the moving bottle rocket shooter was Mark Jeffcoat.
I remember. I'll say one thing. We'll shut up about Bottle Rocket. I remember one time where Patrick Edwards lived across from you.
Yeah.
He had this gigantic, folks. It looked like an artillery cannon that shoots way up in the air. Well, he tilted that thing sideways and hit
like
Michael Vance's house. It looked like a gunship.
Yeah, like that.
He was just hitting Michael Vance's house like it was going to. Man, those was good times, man.
I know it was, man. You know what, man? I'm just thinking back. Well, we all had bikes.
Yeah.
It was such a great neighborhood. There were so many of us. We were a gang. There were so many of us.
Sam Watson,
our parents,
Scott Sasser.
our parents trusted us.
Oh, yeah.
We could go out. There wasn't no kidnappings, no gunfights or random drive-by shootings back then. We could just roam the neighborhood, even at night. We could roam the neighborhood,
Hide
and seek. And I'm just so glad we enjoy such a great country and a great city to grow up in back then in the 70s and 80s. And it's sad that it's not that way any longer.
Yeah. 80s was the best generation, man.
Parents just can't let their kids out to roam the neighborhood at 9 o'clock at night anymore. You just can't trust it anymore.
No, you can't, man.
And it's sad that it's not that way, but
we
it is what it is.
We had a PhD in Ding Dong Ditch.
Ding Dong
We were
Ditch.
good at it. Yeah.
We did, man.
But yeah, that was a great neighborhood. Yeah. But let me ask you this: are you gonna watch USFL Championship tonight, man? Hey, dude, we got Birmingham Stallions gonna be playing the Philadelphia Stars.
Yep.
7 o'clock on Fox. Are you gonna watch it?
I think I will. I do. Well, I'll probably watch some of it. I mean, Birmingham.
Is it in Birmingham?
No, it's in Canton, Ohio. All season they're playing at the Hall of Fame Bowl.
Hall of Fame Bowl.
But Birmingham is playing. I mean, I've always watched. Think about it. I don't know about y'all, but I've always wished that Alabama had an NFL team. Is this about as close as we're gonna get, ain't it?
I think so, man.
I hope Birmingham can win it. They've had the best season of anybody in the USFL. They're 10-1. Skip Holtz is the head coach. I mean, he's a big name. I mean, he's been head coach at East Carolina, South Florida, Louisiana Tech. He was an assistant coach for his dad at South Carolina. That's Lou Holtz. And that's an SEC team. And here he is at Birmingham, Wally. He's kind of reinventing himself at a professional level or semi-professional level. Are these guys really NFL caliber players? I don't know. It's weird. But Skip Holtz is kind of reinventing himself right there. But I hope Birmingham wins.
Yeah, I hope Birmingham wins too, man. You think that league's going to make it? I mean,
isn't that the $1 million question? I mean, they've tried so many. The XFL, they tried the USFL with Herschel Walker before. I mean, that's the $1 million question. But like we talked about a few times on the prior shows, I don't know. I mean, we won't really know until those teams get back to their home cities. They all played all the games in Birmingham this year. Was the weirdest thing. But man, I'm telling you what, if they have a good turnout and sell a lot of tickets in their hometowns, sell a lot of concessions, sell shirts and trinkets, and they can make it. I mean, then the next step would have more TV stations cover it than just Fox.
Just Fox, yeah.
And it might take off. You never know, man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I hope they make it. But the more football, the better in our books. I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
And I think along with that, what you said, if they kind of become some type of developmental league.
Yeah.
And even for Coach Skip, I bet there's NFL management out there saying,
Exactly. They're going, hey, he's winning with professional players.
Yeah.
He's got, yeah.
Let's give him a call, or get my agent to call your agent or whatever.
Exactly.
But anyway, with the developmental league and all that, competing, that's going to help. But, like, would it help, like, if they work together more between both organizations, NFL and USFL? I don't know, man.
Think about it like Major League Baseball. Tampa Bay Rays, they got a AAA affiliate in Montgomery.
Yep.
They're working with them.
Constantly.
Now, I know there's not enough USFL teams to have every NFL team have a USFL team. It's not set up that way. But they ought to be able to figure out something, don't you think?
Yeah.
To work with them instead of competing for fans.
All that,
I don't know. That's a good point. Good point. Really good point. But we'll have to keep an eye on the USFL. But just like Wally said, the Birmingham Stallions play tonight. They play Philadelphia. It comes on at 6:30, and they'll play at 7.
Right after our show.
So tune that in when you tune us off. And, hey, I'll tell you what else. It's official. Sunbelt Conference officially has 4 new teams as of this week. The move has happened. It's a done deal now. It has happened. Marshall, James Madison, Southern Miss, and Old Dominion, officially has made the move this past week. They are now Sunbelt Conference. And, ironically, the Big Ten made some big moves this week, too.
Yes, sir, baby. Yeah. First of all, jumping back to the Sun Belt, I believe picking up those 4 teams, Neil, huge, buddy. I think it's huge for the Sun Belt. Let me tell you, they've been already rivaling the Athletic Conference and Conference USA. And in my mind, the Sun Belt, to me, has already jumped the MAC years ago.
I agree with you.
Just look at the TV audience on Tuesday night.
I mean, Central Michigan beat us one time in Mobile.
Yeah.
And we've been wearing the MAC
out.
That
was a fluke, too.
Yeah.
But Troy's in good shape with Sun Belt now. Speaking of the Big Ten, you're right now. Check this out. They accepted applications of UCLA and USC this past week. That was a mind blower. Yeah. I am reading that the move will be in 2024.
Yep.
First thing that comes up in my mind is, wow, travel time for those people. Man, because some of those kids, LA, they got to fly all the way to Maryland.
Look at that. Look, Wally. Look.
You're not going to have a fan base. So just get in the car and
UCLA plays Maryland this Saturday. Huh. I mean, come on.
Did somebody just sit around the table and say, okay.
That is completely across the country.
Somebody didn't own a globe.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
that's a long flight right there.
Those athletic directors have no concept of
look at that, man. And think about it now. All those teams got to come to the West Coast, too, to play them on a home and home. They got to come back and return the favor. That's long travel for Maryland Terps to make on the way to return trip. Whew, that's, like you said, first thing comes to mind is travel and the kids. I mean, that's a lot of travel.
Good
travel. Just like I've heard John Longshore on Barry and John on 740 AM speak of, he says there's going to be 2 mega or super conferences several years from now. And, man, is that the way we're headed? Two big old conferences?
I don't think. I love Longshore, but I just think, I think a good number, I think it might be 4 big conferences.
So
in about 15 years, you're looking at 4.
So you saying that if the theory of the mega conferences take off, there's going to be 4, not 2?
Yeah, I think it'll be 4 big conferences.
Yes, well, I guess I can see the Pac-12 and the Mountain West and the Big 12 merging as one, and I can see the ACC, Sun Belt, MAC, America, USA becoming a huge conference. I mean, that could happen, Wally. You could be right, and that'd be 4 big conferences, and we're talking 15 years out. I mean, 10 to 15 years out, and maybe 4 mega conferences.
In saying that, I think when that does happen, then you're going to see a 10 to 12 team playoff.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, right now, with USC and UCLA signing on with the Big Ten, look. The other 2 big schools in the Pac-12, Washington and Oregon, are going, wait, what? What? Because there's really 4 schools. There was 4 big schools. UCLA, USC, Washington, and Oregon. Those were the dogs.
Every now and then, Sanford.
Every now and then. But those were the 4 big cats.
Yeah.
So Washington and Oregon are going, whoa. Wait. They're going somewhere, Wally. They're going somewhere. They're going somewhere.
It's going to be interesting.
It will.
But anyway, it'll be fun to watch in the years to come. Not a lot of high school sports going on right now.
No.
But let me tell y'all stay tuned. We do got a lot of stuff to do cover. And Neil's going to call out our commercial sponsors, and we'll come back and we'll do Facebook funnies and get rolling. So who we got, Neil?
Commercial sponsors for our show: the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique on the Square, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severe Ralph Baker Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage. You know what? Michelle and I were talking the other day. We were riding out 29 and noticed that the Crows changed the name up there by Ingram's Curb Market.
What's the name of it now?
Darlene's Chicken or something. Darlene's Chicken. It ain't Crows no more. And Michelle looked at me. This is my wife, Michelle, and she said, "Did you ever think you'd see the day that there was not a Crow's Chicken in Troy, Alabama?" Think about that.
Yeah.
There's no Crow's Chicken in Troy, Alabama. But you can get yourself some Crows. You go down to Brundage and Patsy Gibson will serve you up the best Crow's Chicken you ever had. But think about that, though.
Wow, that is strange.
There's no Crow's Chicken in Troy, Alabama.
Wow.
Sink that in. Woo! Anyway, Eddie Billy's Dentistry in Laverne, Max Credit Union, Stone Cold Heating with Matt Johnson, Sorrell College of Business, Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and Firehouse Subs. Like Wally said, not hardly any high school athletics going on right now, but we do got a good show planned for you. Tune back in after these commercials. We'll be right back.
Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring all the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Glow to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Glow for all your needs up on the square. Glow Boutique. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? The ball bounced in front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man? Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn and Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good, even salt water they can.
Saltwater fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town. Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Bill, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose?
Welcome to Firehouse.
So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. Hey, Wally. What in the world? You got all these fans in the window, man.
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins. It about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And
These fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration, No mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in Wally's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call him at Alabama Restoration.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
It's my mama's favorite song.
I like it. All right, Miss Jerry.
Then sings my soul. Who's the artist?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Love that song. Hold on. How great thou. Mama, that was Charlie Daniels Band.
Charlie Daniels. Okay.
Charlie Daniels.
Well, you know, when you got a song that's been sang by thousands, you know, I just didn't. It just
I know.
It just didn't pop off to me.
How great thou art.
How great they are.
I love
There you
that
go.
song too.
That was for you, Miss Jerry.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hope you
Heck
enjoyed
yeah.
that.
Well, what about some Facebook?
How about some
funnies, man?
Facebook funnies? Let's go, Nate. I'm in a Walmart parking lot watching a woman who can't remember where she parked. Every time she holds the remote in the air, I honk my horn.
That's good.
I just want someone to sweep me off my feet. Johnny. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny. That's Elizabeth Shue right there, man.
Oh my goodness.
She was the heartthrob of all the teenagers in the late 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Shue.
Oh yeah, man. You know
The
one.
girl from Karate Kid.
I forgot to send y'all and Nate last night, but I did see the funny Facebook funny, and it was just
Oh,
a
yeah?
saying that said, "Think about it, folks. Tonight, some people are going to bed with 10 fingers for the last time."
Look what Nate's got at the bottom down here, Wally.
Oh yeah, just come away from there and get.
I'm away from the fourth with 5 fingers.
Think about those folks. I mean, because there's somebody gonna blow.
Oh, yeah.
blow a hand now.
Somebody's gonna lose a finger. Somebody. And it'll make national news. We told you to be careful.
Yeah.
We told you to be careful, and there you go. You lost a finger.
Oh my goodness, man.
But yeah, and think about Backup Terry. I mean, he singed his hair. He singed his hair. But anyway,
Oh, my goodness.
a little bit of
Okay.
sports going on. I saw where former Charles Henderson ladies basketball great player Maori Davenport, Wally, is transferred again. You know, she transferred from Rutgers to Georgia. Now she's transferred from Georgia to Arkansas Pine Bluff. So, hey, she was in on a couple of state championships at Charles Henderson. Just a great basketball player. I hope she settles in over there in Arkansas and does real well. Selfishly, Wally, I wanted her to transfer to Troy. But if Arkansas Pine Bluff is where she needs to be, then go get them, Maori.
Yeah,
Go get 'em.
Go get them.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this is actually for you and Chuck. Well, what in the world's wrong with Freddie Freeman? Well, what's going on? Am I out of the loop or something?
What is this right here?
Yeah, look at that,
Look.
man.
Well, he got upset, Wally. He got upset. It was a bombshell week for the Braves, man. Former longtime World Series winning first baseman. The news broke. His agent had not included him in the last final offer the Braves front office made. You know, that's tough to swallow. And I know he was crying just like the video just said, and boo-hooing and all this kind of stuff. And but you got to think, Wally. From what I read, he had just learned about not knowing about the Braves' final offer.
Well, how did he find out?
The Dodgers flew to Atlanta
Okay.
for a 3-game series.
Okay.
So he was able to see his old general manager, his old.
Gotcha.
He saw all his old bosses. He saw all his old
Drank a cup of coffee
with them, probably had breakfast. You know, miss you guys. You know, this, that, and the other. And the general manager probably just said, I really can't believe you didn't jump on that last offer. And he said, well, you know, and he said, and then they probably just looked at each other like, huh? And
All right, so 50 million.
I mean, I don't know what, I mean, and Freddie was like, you got to be kidding. That was out there? And Freddie comes out and says his agent didn't tell him the final offer.
Oh, his agent was probably in Malibu soaking on a champagne coolie doing this.
Well, he's fired his agent.
Oh, dear.
He's fired his agent.
Well, he
But,
was sipping on a champagne coolie out in Malibu. Wow, okay.
They said he found that out right before that press conference.
Whoa,
And he was scheduled. You need to be at this press conference at 3 p.m. And they put him in front of the camera and the microphone, and he had just learned about that deal.
Well, boo-hooing like that, it must have been a substantial amount. I mean, because you ain't going to boo-hoo over a couple million.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. I boo-hoo over 10 cents, but I'm just saying, for him to act that way.
Yeah, it was just a horrible time for a press conference.
Good gracious. Okay, so, yeah, I understand it now. I understand it.
Yep.
Unbelievable. But, hey, what a weird set of circumstances.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Now his agent's denying it. Okay.
Well, of course. Of course.
Mr. Champagne Cooler.
Yeah, he's denying it, all right.
Because, man, you know, they get a cut of that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think it was because he's selfish?
I don't, you know, maybe he just dropped the ball. He didn't do it on purpose.
Dude, you can't drop a ball.
I know, man, but communication failure. All I know is what I've read, and I saw Freddie crying, and, you know,
I
he's a
thought
tough
me
cat, though.
coming, working your court and me not entering a assault charge.
I know, man. I don't know. Was it just a communication failure? Did you see the picture of Freddie in the dugout? So,
Well, yeah, let me see that.
Look at this now.
He ain't sitting with his friend.
All the team is up on the rail. The whole team's up on the rail. This is in Atlanta, when they're playing Atlanta, the game that he found out. This is the game that he found out he did not hear about the final offer. He had his press conference where he was all tore up, then he had to go play. Look at that. He's not even with his team.
Now, could he have been tying a shoe or something? I mean, sometimes
You know, sometimes pictures, you're right. Look at that. Picture's worth What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, Dale, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
See, Mr. Mike. Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally, what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That sounds good. Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget?
Wally, did
I'm
you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally. Thank
All she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts?
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hooks Barbecue, man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
you smell
Hooks?
it? Hooks?
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world?
Hooks, baby.
Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Out of oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why do you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs.
Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man?
Oh, man, Neil,
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Jones, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, brother.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
How about that throwback?
Puddle of mud.
Full of mud.
That's fixed, baby. About 1982.
What makes that? That's an old one right there, buddy.
That's a good one. Well, hey, before we go in the All-Stars baseball, Troy, we were talking about softball.
Yeah, softball becoming big. I'm telling you, man, it's a
got
snowball coming down the
Okay, I
mountain.
got a question for you.
All right.
Do you see in the next 10, 15 years that there is a professional softball league?
It already is. Already out there.
What?
It's just not, it doesn't have TV ratings and all that. They're already playing.
So they're, where at? I've never seen it.
Several big cities. It's out there. Yeah.
It's out there.
It's out there. And they have a draft. They have a draft, and girls go play. Problem is,
Don't that put the quink and winky dink?
well, the problem is they're part-time professional softball players.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars. They make $20,000-$30,000 a piece, and then they got another real job. They practice.
Gotcha.
They practice their professional softball at night in their respective cities.
Gotcha. Did not know that.
They
Well,
do.
thank you.
There is professional women's softball, and every big city's got a team. There's probably 20 professional teams.
Let's retire from state and let's do a commission league. We can make millions.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Man, we can make
This
millions.
I'm telling you, I don't know about professional softball,
Yeah.
but women's college softball is a gigantic snowball coming down the mountain. Dude, they're selling out. They're building. Florida State tore their entire facility. They're building a whole new facility this year. Millions of dollars.
Wow.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Okay. All right. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the Recreation All-Star update.
And just to recap this, Wally, we gave these All-Stars out last week, but it's worth another mention. Their accomplishments.
Exactly. And there is one slight change I found out about 30 minutes ago.
All right.
So I'll tell it on the way.
Yeah.
All right. 6U rookies did not advance to the state. 8U rookies won the state.
Boom.
8U coach pitch won district, and they move on to state and enterprise on July the 8th.
Now that's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
10U rookies won the state. 10U will host state in Troy starting July the 8th. 12U rookies finished third.
And I mean, before you go on, you talk about the 10U will host the state in Troy on July the 8th. I want to tell everybody that Dan Smith is currently looking for some host families. So if you enjoy that type of stuff and want to volunteer your time, it's fun being a host family.
Yeah.
Get with Dan Smith in the rec department, and I know they're looking for some host families right now, starting July the 8th.
Yeah, and let me tell you about the host family. They don't come to your house.
Yeah.
They don't do none of that. All you do, Dan's gonna give you a free T-shirt, and you and your spouse, or you don't even have to be married. You just go to the game, and you're like team mom. If they say, "Hey, Neil, where's a place we can go somewhere to eat?"
Yeah.
You can say, "Hey, go to Firehouse Subs."
Yeah,
or go to Hook's Barbecue.
And they might say, "Hey, one's got an ear infection. Where's the RX?" You can say, "Hey, Walgreens is right over there. Burrs Drugs is right over here. It's closer. Cinco's is right over here." It don't
cost you nothing.
You're pretty much there to answer their questions.
And again, when you think of host family, you think, "Oh my God, all 14 kids coming to the house."
No.
I had somebody ask me that.
Did you really?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here's the change. The Ozone, which was reported they did not advance state, there was a team that dropped.
Oh, really?
So, because of Troy's record, they got the invitation to come.
Get you some of that.
Yes, sir. So they will be playing coming soon. I think this week, maybe the 8th.
Starting Friday again?
Friday.
Yep.
And they play at 3 o'clock against Opelika.
Okay.
Opelika. So, and then 14U forced a second game for the district title by beating Geneva 4-0 on Monday night, but fell short and did not get to move on. And that win over Geneva, but let me tell you something special happened. Wes Templin, former Marco's Pizza player.
He won a pizza, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. After hitting a grand slam for a win.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter if he got a pizza 3 weeks ago or what. The kid threw a no-hitter.
Boom.
That's
no-hitter.
In a district tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that,
real.
man.
Neil, got to get him pizza. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
Hey, so he gets 2 pizzas this month. You perform, you get pizza.
You get pizza. Hey, what about me? Did I get a Marco's pizza?
No. For giving away pizzas?
Yeah, man, I've done a good job. Look at all this, what I've done up here, man. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
I dressed, got my hair. I don't get a Marco's pizza.
Marco's entrusts in me and you to give these pizzas to deserving young high school athletes.
Well, I'm deserving, man. I'm hadn't ate. I'm getting thin.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're both getting thin.
Okay. All right. Finish it up on mine. And those are the 8U All-Stars are state bound, and Ayrton 12U All-Stars won district, and they're headed to Tuscaloosa to state. What about softball, man? Tell me all about it.
Well, I'm going to use the same line as I used last week. Mine's easy, brother. Check this out. All 5 softball age groups in the Troy Recreation Department advanced to the state in Dothan. I mean, 4 age groups won their district, and 1 was a runner-up, but they all go in the state.
Next year, they just say, just come on, Troy. Don't even play. Hey, speaking of come on, Troy, we got to take another break. I'm sorry, folks, but we got to get these breaks in. Don't turn that dial. We'll be right back.
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up. You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now. Let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner, 465-0600 for all your yard needs.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Deal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Hey, Neil, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys, yesterday you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle. Man.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield,
Get
man?
the corn, dude.
Corn?
Yeah.
You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 or Greenock where it's fresh produce? Come on, man. Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Wally, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire, you know they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you say?
Yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North Three Notch in Troy, Alabama.
Poison, man. That's an old one. They're touring right now with Motley Crue and Def Leppard. I want to go, man.
Hurting for money, man.
Hurting for money.
They ain't making a lot of money on it.
Ready to make the car payment? They got
Heck,
buses,
yeah.
man. They got buses they got to pay for.
Bus, those mugs are flying in every week, man.
They all on tour buses?
Heck no.
You don't think so?
Heck no, they ain't no
Private jets.
private jets, buddy.
Oh man, I think they buses.
No.
You don't think they?
No. I saw a snippet the other day.
I followed Tommy Lee on the Facebook, and he was talking about his tour bus.
Now, they got a bus there on site.
That
When
they
they
can
get
stay in?
there, they come and
Oh,
stay in.
That's where I missed the boat.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they were talking about the other day that every one of them's got their own private jet and Def Leppard.
Really?
One of those kids from Def Leppard had to do something in England and flew back. I think Chicago, jet lag, had to play. But yeah, nah.
So they got them a bus. So,
Oh yeah. They got their own bus.
so they can kick back and watch
Yeah,
TV and
then
relax, take a nap.
Yeah, do what they need to do. But no, they ain't getting on that bus like the old days
I misunderstood.
and drive.
Well, they were talking about tour buses. I thought they were riding tour buses.
Oh, that's man, like Hank Jr., Kid Rock, all them. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got their own
Jenny.
little. Yeah,
Private jet.
man, when you big like that, time is money, man.
I got you, man.
Time is money.
Yeah.
Now, if you and I started a tour, the Neil and Wally show, we'd have
I'd be
to
riding the bus.
get on the cheese wagon. For
Yeah.
us.
I wonder who that sponsor is.
That's a good sponsor right there. Man. I like that sponsor.
A brown building.
A brown building. You don't see nothing.
What about that one?
That's us right there. That's us. Okay, hey, other
Yeah,
news. Big news, Bill Clark. Guess what?
Yep.
UAB head coach announced he was retiring. He cited major problems on his back,
Yep.
being in constant pain for a reason for his early retirement, and I really hate to see that, man.
I do too. You know, and Bryant Vincent was named the interim head coach. I was told by a really, really good source that the timing on this, on Coach Clark's retirement, it was all heavily calculated, Wally. And it was too late in the summer to replace a head coach. So Bryant Vincent gets the job. He's interim tag, but Brian Vincent gets the job. It's too late to hire a new coach. And the schedule, the home games, and the talent on this team really sets Coach Vincent up to have a nice year, which should allow him to get the interim tag taken off next December. And he'll be the next head coach of the Blazers. I really think so. Coach Clark has set this up on the timeline perfect for him.
Yeah, I don't know much about Coach Vincent, where he came from, or if he was.
He was at Charles Henderson at one point.
He was at Charles Henderson. Coach Vincent.
In Greenville. Yep. Been around. Yeah.
Did he coach Coach Fountain?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he? Wow. Okay, that's cool. Well, I still think Hugh Freeze gets the call.
Do you
That's
really?
just the Wally thing.
Oh, man.
Auburn got a big commitment this week. A 4-star running back from Montgomery Catholic commits to play for them.
Yep.
His name is Jeremiah Cobb. He selected Auburn over Clemson. And Tennessee, not to be outdone by recruiting, Alabama signed Thompson's high school 5-star Tony Mitchell, which is huge.
Yeah.
He is a defensive back and the second-rated defensive back in the country, brother.
You know, I saw that come out, and I was like, boom, Auburn got a 4-star running back. It wasn't a couple of hours later. Alabama gets 5-star corner.
Hey, then one of me and your mutual friends, Vonda Sanders, her son, WSFA is going to be there Wednesday
for his
thing. You know, he's a 4-star. Vonda won't tell me, but I think he's going to Auburn. That's just me.
Maybe so.
That'd be a good gig for Auburn.
Hey, the rich get richer over in Tuscaloosa. They, just another normal day in recruiting. Auburn gets a 4-star, Alabama gets a 5-star. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right?
Man, I just don't put a lot of stock in these stars, man. I mean, you're either good or you're not.
Well, that's true.
Are you coachable? Can you become better?
That's true. That's true. But Troy football, let's talk a little bit about them. They signed, listen to this, Wally, they signed this past week 5 junior college offensive linemen. 5 junior college. And one was from Great Britain. And I think that's Australia.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You might can say, hey, mate, in a British accent.
Let's have a cup of tea.
Sidney Solomon made the transfer this week also, and coming in. Okay. Joining Solomon as the incoming transfer lineman from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M is guard Kobe Williams, Palomar College guard tackle Jonas Woods, Laney College offensive tackle Tyler Harvey follows, and Santa Rosa Junior College center Rasheed Wallace. From the looks of this, Wally, Coach Summerall looked at his offensive line and he said, we got needs at the offensive line, and he went out and filled the holes. I mean,
that's being aggressive, buddy.
I mean, 5 junior college offensive linemen in 1 week. If anything, the starters coming back now have super competition when they come back for fall practice, don't you think? I mean, 5 junior college offensive linemen. Ooh. I mean, gracious, but they filled the needs. And Troy, they opened the schedule with Ole Miss.
Isn't that your birthday or something?
Over in Oxford on September 3rd, which is my birthday.
Road trip.
I think Michelle and I are going to try to go. September 3rd. What do you mean?
What about me in the game, man?
Well, we might get everybody together.
All right. Hey, speaking of me in the game, we got another break.
We do. Let's take this.
This should be our last break.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Don't turn it off. There you go.
Breaker 19, breaker 19. I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal. Yeah. Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look, you got a CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving. Here I come, Daddy. Good gravy. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing that time? Oh, Neil, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy. Oh, Lord, 25? Yeah. They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work. They can change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his mail. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital?
Hospital, Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater. Man, hey, what are you not coming in and get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Lord bless you. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Frozen brundage.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4. Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm gonna give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're gonna love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver. You can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
That's Bananarama. Now, is that the Beach Boys?
Bananarama was women.
Is that the Beach Boys?
No.
Berlin.
No.
Quite right.
No.
My name was Luca.
That's the name of another song.
Oh, okay.
Dream Academy. One hit wonder. Life in a Northern Town. Life in a Northern
You are the
Town.
king of one hit wonders.
I like some one hit wonders,
That's
man. Think about what did the one hit wonder people just get really rich? Are they still getting royalties?
Yeah, they still get royalties.
Got it, man. Wally's the music knowledge person. He knows about all the music. Charles Henderson names Allie Park head softball coach. I actually texted Allie. She was going to try to come on the show tonight, but she had a 4th of July trip with her husband and kids, so maybe next week. And Allie played at Charles Henderson, coached at Charles Henderson, served as assistant coach at Charles Henderson and Ayrton for a little while, even at Pike Liberal Arts. She comes back to her alma mater, so we know good things. Congratulations, Allie. I know you're glad to be back.
Yeah, man, great guitar player.
Yeah.
Love hearing her play her songs on guitar. Good girl. All right, Will Austin, Pike Liberal Arts alum, has been named the next head baseball coach at Pike Liberal Arts. Will's grandfather's name is on that stadium.
It sure is.
And the family ties run deep at Pike Lib. We will try to have Will on the show soon for an interview as well, man. You know?
We sure are. And also staying out at Pike Liberal Arts, Laura Lee Jones was named ladies head basketball coach and this past week, and she also is the head volleyball coach out there as well. She's going to do both. Okay. She's going to do ladies volleyball and ladies basketball. So good luck, Coach Jones, out as they venture into the public school arena.
And former Charles Henderson Trojan great Ra White is leaving the athletic department at Auburn University to be defensive coach at W.S. Neal and Bruton alongside Coach Hugh Fountain. Ra played for Coach Hugh Fountain, Charles Henderson, back in 2008 before signing to go to Auburn.
Yeah.
And his career was cut short by a neck injury, but he obtained a degree from Auburn. Good luck at Bruton, Ra.
You know, Michelle and I, we keep up with Ra. He'll text Michelle and text me all along, how things are going. He almost got Sydney an internship at Auburn in the athletic department. And so Ra is, he always loved Coach Fountain. Always loved Coach Fountain. And he tried to come back and coach at Charles Henderson a little bit, but he went back to the athletic department at Auburn. And he's put in a lot of years with the athletic department at Auburn now. Like you said, here he goes, WSDL. So good luck, Ra down there. And also, former Charles Henderson offensive coordinator Rodney Jordan leaves Eufaula to be the head coach at Satsuma. And what year was that right there? It was when Brad McCoy was here.
No, that actual picture was the championship, Mike Dean's year.
That was Mike Dean's year? Okay. He did a good job calling plays at Charles Henderson.
Oh, yeah, real good, man.
And so that was Mike Dean, and he was the offensive coordinator at Charles Henderson. And you're right, they played for a 4A state championship
Yep.
At Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa.
Sure did.
So not too long ago. Wally, the Major League Baseball is coming up on the All-Star break, and
when is the All-Star game, Deal?
It's coming up in July the 13th, 14th.
The 14th, okay,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, something like that. But we'll go over just the standings in the American League. In the Central, the Minnesota Twins are running away with that 45-36. And in the East, talk about running away with it, the Yankees are 58-21. Get this. Ooh. Aaron Judge is on pace to hit 60 home runs.
That's incredible.
Wally, his pop-ups go out of the yard. Oh, I missed that one. Popped it up. Oh, wait a minute. It fell on the other side of the fence. But, yeah. And in the American League West, the Astros, who I predict is who the Yankees will have to tangle with to get to the World Series. The Astros are 50-27 in the American League West. And in the National League, the Cubs, my bad, that's a typo.
The Cubs. Don't mess with the Cubs, man. That's America's team.
The Cubs are in last place. Are they in last place? I think they are in last place.
They have
poor Cubs, man. Come on, really?
They still sell out every night?
They do. Look, they just happy they got lights. You know, they didn't have lights till what? 89, 91, 92. Look, when the Cubs got to play their baseball at night, that was huge. I mean, they stepped up to the 1990s and put lights in the stadium.
You know who was with Harry Carey when they did the lights?
Who?
Bill Murray.
Take me out to the bar. Oh, Harry Carey. Google that if you don't know what we're singing. Harry Carey.
Oh my God.
3 sheets in the wind, about to fall out of the window. National League. The Brewers are leading the Central. They're 45-35. And the Mets lead the East, not the Braves. The Mets lead the East, 48-30. Braves are 2 games back at 46-33. I'm going to tell you, if the Braves have a July like they did in June, they will overtake the Mets and be in first place in the East. And the Dodgers in the West are running away with it, 49-28. Folks, the Braves won 21 games in June, but they could not catch the Mets. The Mets are good. DeGrom every 4 days.
Hey, before we go.
It seems like DeGrom pitches every 3 or 4 days.
I want to ask something about golf before we go. Brooks Koepka.
Koepka?
Yeah, what was going on with that?
He defected.
He defected?
Brooks Koepka defected from the PGA. Is now playing on the LIV Tour, which I learned the LIV Tour is...
There we go, baby.
Yeah, I like that, Nate. I learned the LIV Tour stands for 54. It's Roman numerals.
Yeah, 54.
So, Brandon Grace wins the LIV Tour in Seattle, the first LIV in the United States. $4.37 million. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week.
See you.